Hey, this is Phil Lilley, Lilley's Landing Resort in Marina on Lake Taneycomo. I'm all by myself doing one cast. Jackson did not want to go today. Not sure why. It is Saturday the 1st of July. I am above the Narrows in the trophy area. They're running 3 units of water for about 4 hours a day, and they've either shut it off or they've shut it down to 1. There's not a lot of current, but it is slowing down. I've been out here throwing a dry fly through a stimulator and a hopper along this bluff bank and had one fish look at it, or two. One came up and swirled on it, and another one just came up and looked. So, and those were on the hopper. Other than that, no action. So I'm going to throw a jig. I'm going to throw a purple jig. And then I've got another rod. This is a 3/32 ounce blackhead. And then I've got another one that's a sculpin. Oh, that's an olive, but it's got a light olive with it, with a sculpin head. That's a 1/16 ounce. I'm going to start with the kind of torn. I'll start with the olive. I had a father-son a couple of evenings ago and I talked to up at Cooper Creek, down at Cooper Creek Ramp. And they fished that evening into the night. They said they fished below Fall Creek using a purple jig, and they had some impressive fish. And they caught numbers too. I've always liked, ooh, there's a nice fish right there. I've always liked purple, especially after dark. I use a lot of purple streamers, and it worked pretty good. Okay, I can't cast to that one, it's too close. But man, he's eating. He's right out, not too far from the boat. He's picking up stuff that's floating by. So maybe I'll catch one that's doing the same thing out there. Talked to a couple of guides this morning that came in, said fishing was slow for them. Bite was very slow. They were up here trying to catch a good fish. Nothing on the first cast. Using 2-pound line, not sure if I mentioned that. That is a snag. You don't get snagged up out here very often. Right in the middle. Oh well, I guess I'm going to go to my purple. Little heavier jig. I am fishing the middle of the lake, kind of the channel. Fish are starting to midge a little bit. Of course, that's normal from the water dropping out like this. Dwayne Doty makes a jerkbait. I think they call it Stupid Purple or something. And they use that at night a lot, and they do real good with that purple jerkbait. Plum Stupid, I think is what it's called. Tempted to put on a 32nd ounce jig, and a lot of fish are close to the surface right now, it looks like. In fact, that's what I'm going to do after this cast. Changing plans. I'd love to do one cast after dark, but not sure how I would do that. Okay, we're going to change. Thought about rigging lights, but lights tend to spook fish if it's out on the water, so that wouldn't work. So the lights would have to be on the inside of the boat. And I have tried that before. It really hadn't worked too good. Okay, I'm going to try a black 32nd ounce jig. Okay. Ooh. There's one, little one. So all I'm doing is popping it up and letting it drop. And they hit it on the fall. Usually. Pretty rainbow. Yeah, saw my line pop a little bit. So it's really easy to see the line right now. Of course, there's not going to be any fog, or not much fog tonight because it's not as humid, which is nice. So as the jig was sinking, my line just kind of popped a little bit. It's either that or it'll go slack, or I won't feel it at all, and I'll just, when I pop it up, the fish will be there. Oh, saw a fish after it, and oh, he's off. He's a little one. I saw him slashing at it. Tell you, I'm gonna go on down. Not sure where, but I'm gonna go on down and fish some deeper water before it gets dark. I think I'm gonna edit a whole bunch of this out because you just don't want to watch me just cast. That's what usually one cast is all about, but we're gonna, while it's still daylight, go down and see if we can do a little better. Okay. Let's stop here just below Fall Creek. I'm going to throw this sculpin jig just for a minute. Just below Fall Creek Stock and their riprap is where I'm starting. Why isn't there people out here fishing? No fog to deal with. It's nice and pleasant. It's fairly cool. That was a bite. He came back. It's a bigger rainbow than what I caught up in the trophy area. It's too big to lift up. Oh, it broke me off. I should have done that. Okay, I'll put on my purple jig. So one I took off a minute ago. 3/32. There's still a little bit of current here. Oh, I can't see my line now, it's gotten too dark. Silence this phone before it goes off. That father and son duo the other night had some nice pictures. Several browns, even caught a walleye. Come on, fish. Quite a few fish midging right now. Felt like a bump. Fox says they'll end up on at the Narrows on the gravel bar. If not there, they'll hit someplace up there. That looks like a bachelor party, maybe. About 7 guys. Not good. But they're going to try to make it to the dam. There's probably enough water to get over the Narrows gravel bar. Well, disappointing slow evening. Some guys fishing up below the dam last night, jerk baits, said they did real good after midnight, after the moon went down. Said it was slow until then. That was last night. This is my last cast. Not a whole lot out here to stay out here for. Fish are not biting. All right, I'm done. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.